Oh, it looks like we have 3 body armor layers total. Let's see those 3 circles over there. Well, not circles, 3 chunks of a circle. Hello? I'm selling Thin Mints. Now I want to go back and replay Resident Evil Remake 2. See Racoon City in its glory post Boom Booms. Can we spot any future problems now? Don't see any corpses. I mean, I could see like, there's clearly going to be some kind of fight here. So that'll be fun. Oh! Lay on my knees. You can't keep doing this, man.
That'll get me down.
Oh, now I can see corpses. Where were you a second ago? Well? Oh my god, the sound of the casings landing on the metal is distinct from other locations. The game's too good. I know a bunch of you like the Warhammer experience. Has anyone played Space Marine 2? I think you're safe again, Cthulhu. We might be done with sideways building. Yep, now we're in a normal building. Campaign is pretty fun but short. Not a fan of the multiplayer grind. Tell me about the multiplayer part. They sent me a key for Space Marine 2. I was thinking about trying it out with Hobbit and Alias. Four-man clear the horde type stuff? Gotcha. So probably fun for like a couple of hours. Let's look down first before we go up. Not that fun, so you put in the time for the unlocks. Boo. Well, if it has a short campaign, maybe we'll just blaze through the single-player experience. You got me, game. You got me. Very funny. Open a door and it's just a pit. I hear beeping. Why was it an explosion? I love that they use the propane tank improvised explosives. What was that, Leon? Rude. Excuse me. Whee! Ah.
Now for the other side.
This away. I could hear them. I love the surround sound environmental audio. What's going on, Nara? How are you? Leon! Doing alright, doing alright. Body armor level 2. Now that's a Dark Souls shortcut right there. What play mode is my favorite? Leon. Leon! I think Grace's segments are arguably better in terms of like just telling a Resident Evil story. Like she has some good tense segments, some really good set pieces. But Leon's just so much fun. Like, it's an entirely different game. Like, literally, when you get to Racoon City, it becomes a different game. Like, I have a giant inventory, we are given currency based on kills that we could use to upgrade our guns and get new guns. It is wild. Like, the early sections of the game are fun because you have, like, short section of Leon to break up a whole bunch of, Grace's intense, spooky sections. And then you play Leon and it's an action movie. But this is, I think, my new favorite Resident Evil game. If it sticks to landing, it's definitely my new favorite Resident Evil game. You can't turn into a blister head if you don't got no head. Rude. I hear you. Grace is real lucky she didn't run into most of this kind of stuff in her segments. No, 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 no. Can you wheel a chainsaw? We've had multiple very exciting chainsaw fights in this game. Earlier today, maybe like 2 hours ago, there was a straight up duel. It was right out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, which is one of the best comedies ever made.
Hopefully this thing still works.
Hopefully I don't die doing this. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now what? You'll have to take the next one.
Whoa! Dude did a cool ass backflip. Everybody hang on! Yeah, I love the little loop-de-loops they do. There we go.
This is my lucky day.
run past you. What are you doing over there? Is that a blister head? No, just normal. Y'all get to stay in there. Cool looking game too. Reach the ground using the suspended platform. It was a quite casual way down. It was nice. We're back over here. The detonator's missing. What part am I missing at this point? Woo-wee! Fix that bad boy up. Alright, sold this gun, sold this gun, sold this gun, sold this gun. So the only things that are left in here are things that I was like, might as well sell them. There's a down ladder and the one part you open with fuel. I've opened so many areas with fuel. Just across from here. Oh, okay. This is warehouse. I'm starting to think that maybe I didn't get the piece in Cedar Block Apartments because it's still listed as like actively spinning. I've been looking for the crank this whole time, too. Incomplete bomb. Stacked hand grenade. I feel like there's supposed to be more floors than this. Went from there to there. Woo! Almost missed that guy. A down ladder in here I missed. We're sure it's not just this ladder that I jumped over last time? Oh, yes, the hatch. I think this is how we can get back and open up that other container. Whoa, 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 what if I go the other way? Yeah, I think this is how we're gonna get to the starting area again. This is something I actively wanted, so this is good. One of these has to have a chicken egg in it, otherwise we're missing a good opportunity for good callbacks to Leon's past. Buy a better flashlight. This is ridiculous. I hear you in there. It's another bobblehead. Alright, that's where we hopped down. We killed all these guys up here. Sorry about your mom, spiders. Whoa! Bullets. Hey, get the drop on me. Alright, that's the way back. We want to go this way. Catch! Nice, we're back to the other side. Great success. Where do you people even come from? Whoop. Stay down. What have we got in here? BSAA Emblem Charm, a charm for sniper rifles. Increases firepower only when the scope is not equipped. I'm a little curious, like, now that we can come back here and we're not being chased by, you know, a giant spider. I don't think our objective is on this side of the map, but I'm glad we're able to come back. There's nothing else in the cafe. All this is dead end. Yes, the NF building. That's the one we didn't have time to explore. Oh, we're not allowed to go back. No returning to the NF building, I guess. Yeah, we have to go through here. This is where the spider chased us, and this is where the collapse happened. Alright, so we still have to figure out where the last piece of the detonator is. And again, I think it might be in the building where we still need the crank. I may have just forgotten to actually pick it up while we were walking around in there. Ooh.
Do you still think about what happened there?
Every day.
That night, I was just a kid. Scared and confused. I imagine Grace must feel the same right now. Sorry. This isn't the time. We need to focus.
I mean, you were a child. Grace is an FBI agent. So yeah, it's a slight difference. A rather minor quibble there. Yeah, the fact that this is still spinning, like... I think I somehow just failed to pick the stupid thing up. Like, signal receiver is still listed as being in here. Distributor and relay. So, the receiver's the only part we're missing. Yeah, I think it's in here somewhere. That's just a throw. Maybe up top? Every time I see like a throw, my brain's like, there it is! Where the shit is it? Now we're just back down to the exit. Collect the detonator parts. 2 parts of the detonator. 1 more to go. What part am I missing? Is it the receiver? Relay, distributor, signal receiver. East point. I'm missing the signal receiver. Midpoint, west point. Distributor, relay. Somewhere in this stupid building is the thing we're looking for. It has to be, like, in the crank area. So where do we get the crank? I haven't gotten a crank, right? I definitely do not have a crank. It's a crime that plants don't stack. It really is. The fact that if I change floor, it's signaling that it's in Cedarbrook Apartments, but not necessarily here. Makes me think we just need to find the crank. Been all through there. We know we're gonna exit here when we get in here. Gotta figure out where the crank is. Like, I've opened everything in here. And this is just a return trip to where we had the 2 batteries. We use the 2 batteries. Slut for a crank. Son of a bitch. Let's go back outside. Wish the map was a little more clear with some of these buildings. So there's up here, which we're done with. We only had that. Then there's up here. Which I also feel like we're pretty done with. There's the big boy gun we're not allowed to use. Got this window. Yeah, we eventually got a crank with Grace too, but now we're a different man altogether looking for a crank. Everyone's just looking for cranks here. It's a real crank-heavy life. Up here. Boxed off doorways. Any more hanging stuff we could shoot down? Not that that's gonna get us where we're going, but now that I found one more, now my brain's gonna be like, well, maybe we missed others. Another crank. A box I could break. I don't think I dropped down here last time. I did not. Where is everyone coming from? God damn it. And here's our goddamn crank. It was right here. Problem solved. Rusty crank. Neat. Dude was just waiting for his chance. Like, now's the time. I respect that zombie.
One of the parts should be just up here.
Interesting. If this is where I needed to get my part, that means we gotta go back down for the thing that doesn't require the part. That would mean the basement, the flooded area that we needed a crank for, that would be an entirely giant-ass extra zone. I'm all about those. Alright, we gotta come back in here and go down the stairs. But first, let's swing up here. Whoa! Let's get ourselves topped off again. Oh. Can I see him from here? Who gave these zombies these things? Whoa! can see the tip of the tube. Can't see the operator yet. For a zombie, dude's got some good aim. Well played, sir. Oh god, there's another one! Oh! This game is so cool. Alright. Jesus Christ. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Oh. No. Mortar operating zombies. I love the foreshadowing of like, wow, they brought the big guns. You're like, oh, that's neat. I wonder if I'll get to use that. Like, no. They'll get to use it. Go grab a repair kit from container O2 in the central camp. The signal receiver got all beat up during the transport. We need to fix it. Just got reassigned. Can't get it myself. This one's up to you, Graves. We got a detonator. They're all dead now. It's not fair. Just in case any of you are planning on getting up one day. No, 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 no. There was time now. There were mortars now for me. Guess in theory we could have like bum rushed that location. Zombies! Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Hold on, mister. Hold on, mister. Fire! Ooh. Yeah, that guy got up here quick. He just wanted to turn. He's like, oh, it's like fun! And he's right. It is pretty dang fun. But no, this is all for me. You can usually count on Resident Evil games to be like, let him have a turn with the toy. Let him have a turn with the toy. Just wouldn't be fair to not let him have a turn with the toy. At the very least, starting with like 4, they were very good about that. In the OG games, there weren't very many toys to play with, but with the advent of 4 and all the more action-focused experiences, they were pretty good at— ooh! Ooh! Ooh, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute now, I see a chest in there I could open. What? Hold on now. How do I get in there? That made the kind of noise that makes me think we just opened up what I needed to open up. Hey, hey! And the roof on the right, yeah! That was this one, right? I guess it just gave me easier access to the door area. I think we've pretty thoroughly cleared out this zone, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I shut a box down, that'll be on the spiral staircase below.
Sherry, got the signal receiver.
Great work. Time to head back to the gate and put it all together.
That's the plan.
Nope, not that way. I can clearly see there's an explosive. Where'd you people come from? Took you long enough, yeah. Like, Sherry, it's confusing here. There's like zombies everywhere, Sherry. Don't be mean. Nice. So it was, in fact, on the roof. That's why the stupid logo kept on showing up there. Confusing me to no end. Yeah, Sherry, you don't understand. We gotta go everywhere and find all the things. What if we miss a bobblehead? You ever think about that, Sherry? Have you ever considered that? No. Because you don't think, Sherry. This is why your dad turned into a giant monster. And now the crank went away, because we don't need the crank no more. Dark Souls shortcut. Yeah, I mean, I did say, though, we would open the door after we figured that out. And with that, we've cleaned out this whole chunk of map, baby. feels good. Wow. Woke up with hives, oh no. Allergic reaction to something? Be-doop, 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 be-doop. Just being too warm? Heat and rashes are no fun. No, they are not. All the guns get toys. It's always nice to fully kit out the pistol. My god, a Leon safe? I didn't think those were real. It's been Sherry all the way down. God, I keep on saying the wrong name. It's been Grace all the way down. I'm so sorry, Grace. Been playing as you for hours and I keep on getting your name wrong.
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
Leon, you didn't get clear! They gave you no time! Leon, are you okay? Oh, Jesus Christ, Leon. Be a very funny ending to Leon's story. Just like, alright, I'm gonna... Boom! Controlling this part.
All right, should make it there in no time.
Good to hear. How are the roads? Leon?
They're not great.
Potholes.
rude.
It's getting better and better. Pups could use more training.
This one section is better than most of Resident Evil 5, which had so many of these sections.
So much for the direct route. Seriously.
This is getting old, Doc.
I don't give up that easy.
What's going on, Gaza? Gravity means nothing to Leon! This rules, hell yeah it does.
I've had enough of you! I know the feeling!
We got a motorcycle fight the boss?
Come on!
Maybe you should have gone to motorcycle fighting school instead of doctor school. Should have worn a helmet. That's a Kawasaki KLR 650, the tractor of motorcycles, sorry. It's a hell of a motorcycle. I'm sure that guy will walk it off. They're great bikes. They don't die.
should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Denim pal. That's where we came from. It's out of gas. Oh, we don't have the jerry can anymore? Look around over here a little bit before we go down the advertised route. Yeah, I knew you would be around here somewhere. Come here, you. After watching, like, the helmet cam footage from the soldier, I would be terrified of walking around in the open. Xeno's walking around with a hand cannon that just rips people in half from across the street. That looks like a certain police department. Hell yeah. We're going back. After I look around over here. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Like the gun stores around nearby. It doesn't look like we can go anywhere but the police department right now. But you know we're going to that gun store later. How late to work are you, Leon? Were you ever officially, let go?
It's on you now.
Arrive at RPD. What a cool goddamn game. Need a tool to get this open. Yeah. I'm here to collect my paycheck? Hello? No, wait, this thing still works. Need a tool to get this open.
Sherry, I'm in RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Sure.
Yeah, had they done this in 4 or 5, it would have been like, oh, that's cheap. But it's been so freaking long. Leon!
That fucking guy. And Grace. Shit, she's in danger.
Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on our location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
Boom. Alright, I don't think there's much I could do with the hatchet now. Yep, that's fully upgraded. This, everything costs 10,000. Marksman is 7,000. 5,000. 5,000. Can upgrade one part of you. Pistol's fully upgraded. Getting the shotgun close. Racoon City perimeter surveys are posted here. Point of interest, possible entrance. The picture on the right with all the blonde children's a little suspicious. I wanna look at that a bit more. Live and drink. Resident Evil Death Stranding crossover. I'd play it.
Very good.
That was a weird puzzle. We should have caught on earlier. Alright, not allowed to leave. Rusted shutter, rusted shutter. Champions of Justice, are you ready? Duty calls! Provision Specialist Neil, do you have the pizza and beer at the ready? Make sure you've got some sun on hand too in case the rookie is liver conscience. Decorations Manager Elliot, think you're an artist, then show us what you've got. Make sure you use the banner with the stars on it. Gift Coordinator Scott, don't forget to pick up goods from Robert's shop on the day. Get what Barry suggested, that man knows his stuff. One last thing, make sure the chief doesn't catch wind of the welcome party for the new recruit. Wouldn't want to put young Kennedy in his bad books right away. Marvin Branagh.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenna. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
I love the music right now. Piano reprieve. Need a key to open it. Of the RPD theme. You have an axe, exactly. We've been cracking other things open. I hear you in there. You don't get to get away.